Hello everyone, I'm Parth Vatsa. I'm an economics student and I have recently started this channel on YouTube. It is an educational channel and I would be posting educational videos on it on daily basis. So with this, I would like to say for the very first time, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and follow me for more such videos. So let's get started. So, today the topic which we are going to cover is Intro to Microeconomics. In this topic, we would be covering preliminaries, the demand and supply, consumer choice, individual and market demand, production, the cost of production, profit maximization, perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, intro to game theory, pricing and employment factors, investment time and capital market, externalities, and the risks. So the topic which we are going to cover today is preliminaries, and we are going to divide it into two parts. Today we are going to do it till the what is an equilibrium. So microeconomics is actually that division of economics which is based on a individual's economic unit, and this could be really subjective. At time it includes very large things, and at times it could be very small to an individual consumer as well. You know, suppose you have to study about the economy of Delhi. In that case, what you'll do is first you'll do the study of some areas like Chandni Chowk, Nehru Place, CP, South Delhi, all those things. So those particular studies will be a micro studies, and when you'll combine them and study Delhi as a whole and bring those analysis and other things onto the page or onto your study, at that point that would be termed as macroeconomics, which we'll cover on later. So first of all, going with what a trade-off is. A trade-off in the economy is actually termed as a loss of one good in order to attain another. Okay, so uh, trade-off is actually taking place these days everywhere. And in economics, we say that there is no free lunch. You don't get, by this I mean that you don't get anything for free. You pay something or the other in return of it. Suppose now, let's take a very easy example. Suppose if you have to purchase a bottle of milk for that, and suppose the price of that milk is 50. So for that bottle of milk, I would be losing 50 rupees from my pocket, and getting a and would then get a bottle of milk, and the producer or the seller would be losing a bottle of milk for that 50 rupees. So that is what a trade-off is. Now, who are a consumer? Consumer are individual who have some budget constraint. When they come to play the role of a buyer, or when they come to purchase a service or a particular good. Okay. Now, by budget constraint, I mean that everyone has a maximum limit to what he or she can spend. Okay, so suppose that my daily budget is around 500 rupees. Let's just take it 500, and I have to manage my every activity in it, from from going to my workstation and coming back from it, eating and all those things. So suppose the taxi fare or the fare to go to my workstation is around 100 rupees, and in that 100 rupees is not and that 100 rupees actually is out of my budget as per my constraints and as per the division of budget which I have done, and suppose I have allotted 80 to it. So I would be not able to attain that auto ride or that you know or that service. So at that point of time, either have to compromise in the quality or have to either compromise in the quantity. Suppose the distance is of 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers, and what I can do is I can reduce it to 8 or further less, or what I can do is I can go in sharing. where by amortization that cost could have reduced. Okay, so now coming to who are workers. Workers are also one who face constraints in terms of employment, such as for us it was budget constraint, for them it is wages constraint. They negotiate in terms of wages they are being paid. Okay, and secondly they also have to uh, face constraints in terms of working hours, in terms of the role or the employment they are being employed with, or the firm which they are employed with. If they are not willing to do some work, they have to still do it, all those things. So this is a perfect start for an economic intro video. This is a graph on which on y-axis I have plotted price, on the x-axis I have plotted the quantity. Okay, and for this you can see that in between of these there are two slanting lines. One is SS and the other one is DB. Okay, and at the point which they meet is E. Okay, so this point is known as the equilibrium, point of equilibrium. And this from this point of equilibrium, one can actually determine the price of the good and the quantity which would be availed at this price P. Okay, suppose the price is 100 and the quantity is 10. So it would mean that at 100 rupees, I am able to attain 10 quantity of a particular good. That's how it is done. Moving further. So what is an equilibrium? The point of intersection of demand and supply is an equilibrium. This point E, which you can see in the graph, is the point of equilibrium. And this is a point where actually both the buyer and seller have to meet unwillingly, because this it is to actually create a balance in the economy and create a term of trade-off, and also for the sustainability of both buying and selling. If it would be too highly priced, buyers will not purchase it, and if it would be too low priced, then buyers would the seller would not sell it. So that's it for today. I would request you all to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon for you can get notification whenever I post my video. Okay, so goodbye and have a good day ahead.